Hey guys, I wanted to make, one last cool video. I had like a whole skit planned, and it's gonna be awesome, of course, and for our manufacturers. But I'm here at the shop by myself, doing a bunch of last-minute paperwork and getting the app ready for judging. And if you can see behind me here, it's more than 30 boxes of customers' fish to pack in the middle of the night, get ready to bring to the show. But yeah, so I was gonna make a video about our manufacturers, like Nijikawa, Mr. Lee, that guy. He was sitting with me in a bar in Japan in October, November, and I was like, hey man, I think I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna put on a koi show with Hector from W Lim out in Vegas. What do you think? And I kind of told him that, hoping he'd be like, yeah, it's a bad idea, Sean. Like, you should be more organized. Maybe plan this like in a year in advance. And he's like, no man, I trust you. You can do this. And it's his like faith in me that really pushed me to do this show. He was like the first guy to write a check for a big sponsorship at our show, and that means a ton to me. The other guy I was going to talk about is Hector from W Lim. He's our primary sponsor for the show, and not like sponsor like just money, but like he's the one who's breaking his back putting this show together. He and I have worked really, really, really hard together. Koi shows aren't easy. Nothing ever seems to work out the way it's supposed to. And every step of the way, when we meet adversity, we kind of say, oh shit, this sucks. All right, let's solve this problem. And he's been awesome. Whether solving that problem is doing a bunch of hard work, throwing out a bunch of money to make the show work. It's shown me that the customer support he's put into my show, our show, is the same kind of customer support that he's putting in his products. And what W Lim products is the pumps and filters and things like that. If he puts that same heart that he's put into this koi show into his company, I can't speak highly enough about Hector and what he's done. Next, I want to talk about our judges. Some of you guys might not know this, but our koi show is on the same exact weekend as the All Japan Young Koi Show. That's the second biggest Shinkokai event in the world. And our judges are koi breeders and are supposed to be at that show. Ryuichi Yoshida from JPD, CEO, that's a primary sponsorship at that show that he does, and he should be there, but he's not. He's coming to Vegas because he knows how like important this is. The koi breeders that are coming out were supposed to be judging the show or working as technical people, moving fish, taking care of their customers, and their entries and things like that, and they've all sacrificed that to come here. I tried recording this like 20 times, guys, and I keep crying. Then I wanted to talk about our dealers. Those guys, man, like these videos you guys are producing is just awesome. Like, it's so cool to see everyone putting like effort into the show, because we've all bought in, and that's what's making this show so incredible and special. And it's really, really cool to see like these conversations that I'm seeing where like, I don't know if I can bring an oxygen tank to the show, and someone pipes up and is like, dude, okay, cool. I'll bring 3 oxygen tanks and 3 regulators and make that happen. To see like the dealers who, like, we are competitors and like some of us really dislike each other, come together and make this work is awesome. There's people I've known for more than 20 years in Japan, like Steve Gibbons, who's flown over here to be my personal photographer and have a little vacation. And by have a little vacation, he's been tinkering with my app, going to my customers and lifting heavy fish. He's literally driving to San Diego right now to bag customers' fish with my good friend Devin Swanson from Demikoi, my competitor, so he can bag up my customers' fish to bring to the koi show, because he knows I can't get down there in time with all the work I have to do. Like that's how awesome it is. I have these old time friends, and then I've made a bunch of new friends in the koi world. These shops like R&R Koi has been really helpful to me. I've talked a lot more to Fitz than I ever have, and AJ specifically. It's just awesome, guys. To see a bunch of contractors and pond builders and Ben and Andy Moo, who individually are all kind of we'll say like alpha spirited, and have their own way of doing things, to be able to like come together and just kick ass and make a 70 tank show pop up out of nowhere, with working air and good water. It's just incredible. And then finally, well, gosh dang it, this video is going to be long, guys. Bear with me here. I gotta talk about everything. My staff, they've really busted their ass. They put up with me being a cranky bear. They put up with me being able to kind of have to like ignore my business for the last 2.5 months to make sure this all can happen. I can't tell you how appreciative I am of them. My customers who like, in like an event of a koi show, it's kind of when the most important time you're supposed to be focusing on them and helping them and getting them ready. I've had to kind of put them on the back burner for this show, and they've been incredibly patient and kind and understanding. But mostly I want to thank you guys for like buying in, like being a part of this koi show, because without you, there's no koi show. We have 70 tanks filled with beautiful fish this weekend coming up, and the sold out hotel, our banquet sold out, and that doesn't happen without you. And so thank you for believing in me. Thanks for making this koi show something special. Thanks for being a part of all this. All right, guys, I'll see you this weekend. Good night.